Did we just witness the end of the $5 VPS? So this morning, I woke up to the news from Alex Ellis and Dax that states Hetzner is dropping included bandwidth from 20 terabytes to 1 terabyte and increasing cost for USA servers. And Alex's post goes into a little bit more detail. Disappointing rug pull from Hetzner Online on included bandwidth. 20 terabytes to 1 terabyte is a huge change for people that may have chosen them for their previously generous tiers. But before we go into detail of that, if you don't know, Hetzner is a self-hosted cloud solution where you can host your applications, you can get dedicated servers, they even have some cloud options. I personally have a few of my applications running on Hetzner servers using Coolify. I even have a video about that. Link will be in the description down below. But the changes they are introducing are pretty substantial. So you probably got this email that states what will change. Starting on the 1st of December 2024, so that's just in a couple of days, we'll begin charging new prices for newly created cloud servers and introduce new amounts for include traffic for cloud servers and load balancers at the US locations in Ashburn and Hillsborough. This also applies to existing cloud servers and load balancers that are switched to a different tariff using the rescale function. For any existing cloud server and load balancer you have at these locations, the new prices and the new amounts for included traffic will apply later, starting on February 1st, 2025. The price for traffic coverage will remain unchanged in the new price structure. And they list the changes here. I actually went ahead and made a little table here using Excalibur to really showcase the difference in the prices and the allocated traffic. So 5 of the products, the CPX 11, 21, 31, 41, and 51 are all changing prices. These are also all in euros, which is what Hetzner uses. But you can see here, we have a 16.6% increase, 27.5, 22.06, 21, and 10% increase in cost, what you'll be paying monthly for one of these products. But the traffic goes from 20 terabytes across all 5 of these products to now 1 terabyte, 2, 3, 4, 5 respectively. And it's a 95% decrease all the way to 75% decrease. So this is a substantial change that Hetzner is introducing both on cost and what you are paying for. So you can see I'm not the only one who's upset about this change for a few reasons. The huge reduction is pretty intense, and also only giving us a couple of days notice seems pretty aggressive in itself, as well as other people making their own blog posts about the Hetzner price increase and just how it took everyone by surprise, especially people who have, a ton of these servers running for their dedicated applications. So in that same email, Hetzner's explaining why are they making these changes. With the new tariff structure, we want to make conditions for our customers around the world as fair as possible. To do that, we'll calculate our prices based on local conditions in Europe, Singapore, and the USA. Until this change, customers who have used fewer resources have covered the cost in a way for other customers who have used much more resources. We want to make things more balanced. The new prices will give our customers the best possible price for the resources they use. I think a lot of people are surprised by these changes, but what's more surprising is you not subscribing to my YouTube channel. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. It's free. Comment, like, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. All right, so overall, these numbers do look pretty impactful about the increase and decrease. However, if we're going to keep a level head, I do think if your app is experiencing anything above like 1 terabyte, even 2 terabyte of traffic, I do believe that you are in a position to upgrade your infrastructure and to handle, that traffic at a different scale. I will say it is unfortunate that Hetzner is taking away how generous they were with 20 terabytes. But at the end of the day, Hetzner is a business and they have to make business decisions. Now, I don't know how strong the implications of the tariffs are with this decision. In their email, it states that it is due to the newly imposed tariffs in the USA. But I do think it may be deeper into now Hetzner is trying to shift and pivot to making some money and being less generous and maybe more focused on the business side of things. So I just want to highlight some of my favorite comments from the post. One is to basically say, what's more annoying is that I can't find new price for traffic over the limit of 1 terabyte. What's expected bill for 20 terabyte? Is it $19 plus? Because here, everything here is no longer on near 20 terabytes. I mean, the biggest one you get from the CP line is now 5 terabytes. I will say, however, even at these terabytes, from the email that I saw from Hetzner, they are not changing the price for traffic overage. So basically the overage charge was $1 per 1 terabyte increase. And kind of going back here, so if you are using a CPX11 product from Hetzner and you were, let's say, going with 20 terabytes of traffic, which if you are, congratulations, that's a pretty successful app, and you are now constrained to 1 terabyte, you'll be paying €4.49 euros plus an added overage fee of $1 per terabyte. So that would be 19 extra euros added on to your monthly subscription bill. I like this comment, the free lunch is over. It really does feel like the free lunch is over. From Ryan Bright, huge dip with short notice, but I'm curious how many will actually be impacted and whether there was upfront analysis to identify and notify these customers earlier. If so, less concerned. If not, terrible. Which is where I think a lot of my mind is going to. If there are a lot of customers that are actually using this much traffic or exceeding the limits here, these new after traffic limits, yeah, this seems pretty terrible because now we're kind of constrained to either paying overage fees or just upgrading to the newest scale, which if it wasn't for price increases, maybe this would be less impactful, but they've reduced the traffic and increase the prices. So we kind of got screwed both ways here. But on the flip side, if you are an application with no user and just kind of hosting something for a family friend, whatever, a side project, yeah, I mean, this is not going to impact you at all. The only thing that will impact you is the monthly euro cost. So from 385 to 449 euros, that is, it seems like there is no other way around it. So even if you're not impacted by traffic, even if you're under 1 terabyte of traffic, you're still going to be paying more regardless. Overall, I think these changes aren't going to affect that many people, but their offering has become a lot less competitive for people. And I'm looking and curious if there's any other cloud providers or hosting providers that I could use that you know of. And if you do, let me know in the comment section down below. I want to check them out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Just want to make a quick news piece for you guys if you did not hear the news, but it's kind of all over tech Twitter. But let me know what your thoughts are. Is it shocking? Is it surprising? Do you think it's fair? Do you think it's unfair? And what are you going to do about this? But until next time, have a good one. Peace.